Bill Maher said Biden should stay in his basement because, quote, he's effed up. Now, it's a shame that they wanna hide him just like they did during the 2016 election, 2020 election. They want to hide Biden because they know that he's a colossal mess. When he can't really do long interviews. It's amazing that he stood the entire time during the State of the Union, but they all know it's only a matter of time before he slips up again. And they don't want him to debate or anything like that. Can you imagine him having to think on the fly and debate Trump? It would be a disaster. So they want to hide him again for the 2024 election. And Bill Maher doesn't try to hide it or lie about it. He's like, yeah, let's keep this guy in the basement. So I'm gonna play the clip in a second. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things we can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from InfoWars, and they report that late night talk show host Bill Maher said Friday that Joe Biden would be better off hiding in his basement for the duration of his 2024 presidential campaign. On HBO's real-time broadcast, Maher explains that Biden's State of the Union was a success only because he had a teleprompter in front of him and that he should remain out of the public eye for the remainder of his campaign. So just like they did because they blamed it on the pandemic, so we want to keep Biden hidden away to stay safe. But they won't have the pandemic to fall back on as an excuse to why he's hiding, because people are going to be asking, where is he? Why is he not campaigning? Why is he not doing these debates? Why is he not doing these town hall meetings? So they don't have the protection of the pandemic for that as an excuse. But let's see what Bill Maher has to say about this.
Okay. So, one more thing about the State of the Union. I think the strategy that Joe Biden should employ if he wants to win this election is just to come out every once in a while. You know, when I first said he's going to be Ruth Bader Biden, and I still think that may be the possibility. I think we still would do better with a younger candidate. But okay, maybe not. We'll see. He did well last night. But everybody said, and I said, well, he can. I don't think he's doing a bad job as president. He can do the job. I don't think he can win the job because it's a grueling thing to run for president.
It's really hard.
And everybody said, yeah, well, he can't do it.
Hold on. Did you catch that? He's not doing bad as a president. Are you kidding me? Wow. If that was the case, then they wouldn't be as worried as they are. So you know that's a flat out lie right there. Anyway, here we go.
He did last time because there was a pandemic, stay in his basement. Yes, he can. No one gives a shit about that. The chattering classes will talk about it, and the public will be, what do I care? I don't want to watch this all the time anyway. I don't need to see him every day. He doesn't need to.
He doesn't know. People will like want to see that. I mean, think about it. Remember when Trump was riding down, going to court, and he went through the black neighborhood, and people were just stepping outside to see him, and they wanted to see him. Black folk was outside waving flags and stuff like that, excited to see Donald Trump. People aren't excited about Biden like that, and that's why they want to hide him away. Not only they want to hide him away because they're worried about gaffes and he's too old and can't really talk and things like that, but they want to hide him away because he really doesn't have the support. He can't go like Trump do and like fill up a stadium. He can barely fill up a high school gymnasium. Joe Biden can barely fill up a high school gymnasium. So think about the optics of that, of him having these rallies, of Joe Biden having rallies and no one showing up. So that's another reason why they want to keep him hidden in the basement.
To go around the country, stay where you are. Every once in a while, make a speech like this. Yeah. You know, right. Trump proved in 2016 he saved all his money and put one big ad at the end, and people liked it better. Right. They weren't sick of him.
And I also think the chattering class needs to change how they think about Biden. Personally, I like that he's an old guy, right? Because
So check out the name here. So now they're calling people, and I think they're talking specifically about Democrats that really don't support Joe Biden. That's talking about Joe Biden's age and how he has dementia. They call them the chattering class now. Wow, that's interesting. The chattering class.
a young guy is always thinking, oh, what's my next move? What am I going to do after this? What's my next stop? Biden's next stop is heaven. Okay? I like that this is a guy trying to do as much possible good as he can before FDR taps him on the shoulder and says, look, I got Kennedy and Lincoln waiting in the car. Come on.
Listen, I'm a working member of the press, so of course I'm going to disagree with this. I think he should be doing more interviews. He should be doing press conferences. He should actually be facing the press. No, he shouldn't. Why not? Why do you say no to that, though?
It's true. He should be doing that. I mean, it's all about name recognition. It's about, and Trump has killer name recognition, and people like him, So, and you don't, like I said, you don't really see that ground support with Biden. So Biden really does need to go, but he can't though. That's the thing. He can't do it. That's why they don't want him out there.
He fucks up.
Well,
Come on. That's a terrible strategy.
it's a bad.
This was great. It was on the teleprompter, and once in a while they played right into his hands. If somebody heckles him, he could riff because he's not too feeble to do that. But being on the campaign, I mean, come on, one bad piece of fish. One slip on the ice, one slip of the tongue, which he does all the time. I mean, they'll just...
But that doesn't inspire confidence. And people want to feel confident.
I don't think they care. They'll say they don't.
You don't think they care?
I don't think they care. If you see, just very strategically see him every once in a while.
He's wrong. People do care. That's why he's so wrong. He's so wrong. Especially in the social media age.
In a good light. That's what they would do if it was a show business.
Right.
Right. Right. It's the president. And
it is show business.
And the longer he's out of, you're right, it is show business, but the longer that he's out of the public eye, the more the right-wing media ecosystem can continue to create the perception that he's a zombie hiding and there are faceless bureaucrats and lanyards that are running the country.
She's right.
I think he needs to be out there more. I
think it's better to.
Because I definitely would be blasting him if he. I'll be asking every week, where's Biden? Where he's hiding. She's right. And he would get blasted on it, especially now in the contentious race. He would get blasted for hiding. He has no, like I said, he has no pandemic to use as an excuse right now. So he has to get out there.
To have them say you're a zombie than to look like one.
Wow. So there you have it. But let me know what you think about this. Do you think Biden hiding is a good thing for him, or you think it's a terrible thing? If you think people like myself is going to blast him if he does try to hide during this election, leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest news. Until next time.